Silksong can be a challenging game, and if you've played the first Hollow Knight, then you know there are tons of bosses to defeat. So we here at Direct Gaming want to show you how to take on the last judge, the final boss, as you finish out Act 1. This video will cover the following. First, let's take a quick look at what I'm going to bring into the battle, like crests, the items attached, and so on. Then we're going to cover how the boss moves around, the attacks to look out for, and of course, how to counter each one. Then finally, a full run of the boss fight, sped up a tad to show you how to use everything you have learned in real time. Timestamps below, let's get started. Now, in terms of what I brought to the fight, there is one main thing you want to bring that I highly recommend. With the boss using fire for most of his attacks, I recommend the Magma Bell. This reduces damage taken by flame and magma. You get this pretty early on in the game if you completed the side missions from the giant NPC in the fire/magma area. Sorry, I can't remember the exact place, but if you literally search how to get Magma Bell Silksong on YouTube or anything like that, you're going to find it right away. Should take you a couple of seconds, then you can come back and take this boss on. As for other stuff that helped me personally, I went with Threadstorm for my main R1 ability, and I got the Flint Slate to apply fire to my needle. As a bonus, near where you get Threadstorm, you can also get the threefold pin, which can be very helpful, especially since this boss is very tall. Now, you don't need this stuff per se for the fight, but I would at least recommend getting the Reaper's Crest, as it will help a lot, especially if you find yourself healing a lot and then running low on Silk. But with our loadout and equipment out of the way, let's get on to the actual boss fight itself. Okay, so Last Judge is definitely going to take you a few tries. I'm going to go over all of his moves, but I want to mention something first. Yes, the closest bench/save point is right here on the map in Blasted Steps. If you die, you will have to go all the way through this path that you see here on screen. Take your time and don't rush things, otherwise you will get hit and you're going to be losing health for no reason. Needed to let everyone know just in case someone tries to ask in the comments. Now let's get on to the actual boss phases and the moves itself. For phase 1, the boss has 3 main attacks to look out for. First is a simple jump attack. When you see the boss put his hand near his head and bend his knees, use the dash button to move away so the boss does not land on top of you. This also provides you with the best chance to attack him. The jump leaves him vulnerable, and you can get about 2 to 3 hits on the boss. Second is where the boss is going to throw his bell at you that's on a chain. Now, few things about this particular attack. The bell will be thrown with a curve on it, so jumping can result in getting hits. Also, you can try and punch the boss if he misses you and attack while the bell is out in front. However, when the boss pulls the bell back, it will travel along the ground and hit you if you're not careful. Sometimes I did find you can almost completely avoid this move in the first phase by staying close to the boss, aka he's not going to actually use it, but results may vary. Regardless, I recommend just using your dash to avoid it, wait until he recalls it back, and continue to fight. The final attack is this full spin attack with the bell. When you see the boss spin the bell behind him like you see here, you need to dash backwards, otherwise the attack is going to hit you. And yes, he can wind up the attack while you are attacking him, like if you attack him after the jump, for example. So don't think that you're going to get some free hits on him and then he'll start winding it up. Wait until the attack is finished and then go in to try and counter him for a couple of hits. Now, the best time to damage the boss is going to be when he's jumping. Dash backwards from where you are and then dash forward, don't touch the boss obviously, and then get some hits on him. Just keep an eye on the movements of the boss to make sure that you can dodge the next incoming attacks. Honestly, I would recommend 2 attacks before backing off so you don't get caught. If you get 3 attacks, by all means, awesome, but again, just be careful. As you are damaging the boss, you will eventually stun him for some free extra damage, like we've been doing in other fights. This, however, does not signal the next phase of the fight. You need to keep damaging the boss until you see this happen. The boss will bang his chest and you'll see the bell ignite, emitting fire. Now, all the boss's attacks are going to have fire traits. So let's go over these 3 moves again and how they've been upgraded. First up is his jump attack. The jump will be the same, but when the boss lands, ember smoke will appear on both sides of the boss and then ignite. What you need to do is dash away like beforehand to avoid the landing, then jump and glide towards the boss as you land next to him. The attack will happen, but you're going to avoid all of the damage, and you're going to have a window to get a couple of hits on him to damage him even further. The ball and chain from before is similar to phase 1, but now you need to stay away from the bell when it hits the ground because it's going to ignite and actually explode. This caught me off guard a few times, so back off until it goes off and then return to the boss fight itself. And yes, I do know that the embers that ignite on the bell can show you how close you can get to maybe get a counter attack on the boss, but honestly, I personally did not find it worth it. The final change is the full bell and spin chain attack. This time, fire will form around the arena in these almost half circle shapes. You need to stand between them to not get damaged until they go away. Just basically move with the attack to make things easy on yourself and you should be good to go. The one new move the boss gets is a charge attack. When you see the boss squat down like this, he's going to charge straight at you until he hits you, or you jump over him. Jump over him and then glide for about a second or two and then look for a safe spot to land. The reason I say safe is because 3 pillars of fire will pop up after the dash attack is finished. So get between 2 of them or completely out of the way and you'll be safe, no problem. Now you want to keep up the attacks until you stun him, usually 2 more times. Then the boss is going to beat his chest again, this time for one final big attack. The boss will start doing the ball and chain move from beforehand, but this time it is much longer. If he happens to be in the middle of the arena, you will have to stay between the fire like before, but keep an eye on the patterns changing. You can be safe for a second and then boom, the area that the fire is going to be in will change. So keep your eyes on the pattern until it's completely over. Don't try to focus on counterattacks during this move, wait until it's completely finished. If you're at one of the ends of the arena, like you see here on screen, then you actually got lucky just like I did, and you can simply stay against the wall until the move is finished. I personally never got hit and it was very easy to avoid. When it finishes, the boss will actually be exhausted, giving you a chance to go in and get some counter damage on him. Thankfully though, after this, there are no new attacks. So all you need to do is keep up the attacks until you finally take this boss down. Oh, and make sure to back away when you finish him off because he does explode and it will kill you. So you've been warned. Now, open the gate into the Citadel and congrats on completing the first act of Hollow Knight Silksong. Now it's time for Act 2. Now, here's a full run of the boss fight sped up a tad to show you how to use everything you have learned in real time. If you're finding it challenging, try a couple of runs to simply learn the timing of the attacks and how to best move around the arena. It's okay if it takes a few tries. If you enjoyed the guides, then the like on the video shows us that you enjoy this type of content, and don't forget to check out our other Silksong guides and content along with our other videos in the top right corner and pinned comments. Thanks for watching the video. I've been Talon with Direct Gaming. I hope you have a great day and week, and I hope to see you all in our next video or in our live streams. We enjoy getting to chat with everyone on Friday who stops by. Until next time, though, Johnny.
No!